in Portuguese. Before I start, I also want to introduce my colleague, Frank Wang. He's the product director for the healthcare division in Taiwan. Me and Frank will be the whole day around, so if you have questions next to the presentation, you can always find me or Frank, and we can discuss. So my presentation is about the Internet of Things. But before I start, I will give you an update about our company and what we are doing and where we stand right now. ADVANTECH is headquarters in Taiwan. We just have a new building, new headquarters, also located in Taipei in Taiwan, and manufacturing sites also in China. We are established in 1983. Casey Liu is still our chairman. We are now with 8,000 people. And our revenue in 2015 was 1.2 billion. We are rated number 7 in well-known brands in Taiwan, which is quite unique because if you look to the chart, all those companies are B2C companies, and we are the only one B2B company. We are coming from the industrial PC market, so basically we are not doing any consumer type of PC, so only industrial. And we are by far a market leader there, with grow even from 26 to 29, or almost 30%. And what is also unique is that the rest of the manufacturers are all German, and we are the only Asian company which is basically leading this list. We have multiple corporate social responsibility awards, which is we have a council for labor work, co-op with universities, employee satisfaction programs, and so on, and also university programs. So we work very close with universities, especially in Taiwan, to attract A-talent, and also co-work with the University for New Designs. So our mission, and then I come to the topic which I'm going to present about, is enabling an intelligent planet, partnering for smart city and IoT solutions. So basically, what is IoT? What is the Internet of Things? Here's the definition from Wikipedia, but it's in a world where the two devices are communicating together, and basically there will be smart devices. And it's pushed, of course, to big data, because from big data you want to have smart data of information. And this is the trend which is in the coming years. You see here the Internet of Things is basically a Microsoft slide. In 2018 it will be 30 billion devices communicating to each other. And only 6 billion will be computers and smartphones and so on. So you will have 24 billion devices communicating to each other. And the potential economic impact on that is immense. So you're talking about 1 trillion to 1.7 trillion for smart city and healthcare. For healthcare, of course, there's a lot of boundaries to take, especially on regulation, government regulation, privacy information, and so on. But the development will go on, and it will certainly happen. This is the chart we use for making it clear how it's working. So basically here you have the sensors, and there will be a lot of investment in sensors, because sensors is the key in this. And there will be very low energy sensors development going on for the next coming years. Then you have the IoT gateway, where we play a big role in with our PC platforms and IoT gateways. Then you have your network, with, basically connected to the internet with Wi-Fi or GPRS. Then you have your server, and with software on that you want to create intelligent data. So here, how we see it in ADVANTECH globally, we have our chip manufacturers, our eco partners. Then we have our hardware platforms. Then we have an infrastructure and software infrastructure with partners. And then you go to the verticals. For the healthcare, we see it. You have the medical devices, sensors. Then you have the computers, which create a gateway to the special niches and applications. And together with our software, basically configuration software, you can create a solution and you can make an intelligent platform and get the information out of the network. So this is basically what's happening now in 2010 to 2020. We are mainly active in the IoT devices or computer platforms, but it's basically still our biggest part. Now we're developing for the second curve. That will be more PaaS, so product as a service. So we will create software on our platforms to make it configurable. We will develop SDKs for the development kits, protocols, so our system integrators and our users can be able to connect it to the internet and connect it to the application software. So we are not in this curve, it's the biggest curve in the IoT evolution. Here the system integrators and the software vendors have a big part to create a platform which the information can get out and make the application. So we are focusing on this part, so the hardware and configuration software, and our customers and partners and software vendors have a big active role here. And this is also the biggest part and the biggest potential in the IoT market. So what's happening in the healthcare market? I think this is all known. We have an aged population, more chronic diseases, emerging countries coming up, increased patient engagement. We will have workforce staff shortage in the future. Nowadays we see also already the budget restrictions, inequity of healthcare resources, and more expensive healthcare. So, out of this, what we need to do is automate the processes to be more efficient and more service-oriented to our customers. The big thing will be telehealth and mobile health, of course, with smart watches and so on. More and more sensors are coming, so more and more data can be contracted from the patient or from the human being. Integrated electronic patient records, so go digital. It's a big step forward. Wearables and data analytics will be a big trend in the future. This all will be the new point of care healthcare model, according to ADVANTECH. So, what is our roadmap? Digital point of care. We have platforms for EMR, PACS, and SIS, and so on. The next step we have developed is mobile point of care with our trolleys and with our tablets, make it mobile for nurses and healthcare staff. And the next phase will be remote point of care where we make telecommunication systems, including trolleys and so on. And all this is for better care and better efficiency. So here again, 2012, we were basically a digital healthcare sector with mainly hardware platforms. Then we made the pillars where we focus on, this the integrated operating room, quality nursing care, and intelligent patient service. And here the application where we focus on medical HMI, basically patient monitoring, the computer platforms, intelligent OR, closed loop medication administration, telehealth, and iWork. And I come back with some examples of this. So what's ADVANTECH active in the hospital? Self-check-in service, where we make big screens or computers for self-check-in, for wayfinding and so on. Closed loop medication administration, and our partner Alton will talk about that more, so I will not go really deep in this. I have some examples, but basically this is combined with our trolley. Telemedicine and telecommunication, big data analytics, integrated operating room, and intelligent boards. And I will have some examples. So closed loop medication administration. Basically, we are active in the pharmacy situation in this part. with tablets, with trolleys, with medication boxes. This medication box is developed by our partner ADVANTECH. What we have done is the main power system of the trolley is the IPS, is a battery solution of more than 400 watts. In there, or attached to that, we can have a gateway where you can all the information of cycles, battery management, what is the usage, how much power does the battery have, do it needs to be charged. All those information will be get out with sensors to the network, and on a server the hospital IT can see what's the health situation of this battery. We are working at a program for vital sign process. At this moment, in a lot of cases, you check the vital signs, you check the ID of the patient, first the ID and then vital signs. You write it on the paper, type it in the PC, it goes to the server and it goes to the nurse station, which is basically a long process. As you see, in comparison with what we want to do is get the patient ID, get vital sign data, have an IoT gateway, and send it to the server and to the nurse station, which will be more reliability and fast and efficient. So here two examples how you can do that. Basically, we are working in this domain with Bluetooth devices. We have in cooperation with Fora. We can work with every Bluetooth vital sign measurement, like blood pressure and so on, as long as the vendor is opening the protocol doors. If they're opening the protocol, we can go with Bluetooth to our gateway, and from our gateway to the network and to the server and to the nurse station. Another example is here for a dedicated structure. Then you do the vital sign monitoring and you go directly to the server. But there are some advantages and disadvantages of that. So ours is an open platform, but we always do. As Advantage, we always emphasize open platforms. Bluetooth devices, so if one item is broken down, you can replace it to another one. Here, if it's broken down, you need to change everything. Here you have always a check before you upload it to the server and to the nurse station. And here it goes directly. The only issue we have, of course, is that we are not providing the program and we are not providing the application. So our system integrator or our software vendor needs the program, for instance on HL7, and it goes directly to the server and to the HIS. So it will upload it to the nurse station on the correct program. There we tell customers, of course. Another example for iWard, we are developing patient entertainment terminals, which is basically, if you look right now, an entertainment terminal is no longer valid if you only do the entertainment. So if you only do the TV and movies, a terminal like this is quite expensive. So you need to use it also on the bedside for HIS connection, so the health people can use it. Healthcare monitoring, soft nurse call, also efficiency. So if a patient wants a glass of water, he doesn't need to push the emergency button, but can ask for a glass of water instead. So the nurse can take it on the round and not run into the patient and see, okay, what's going wrong. You can have satisfaction review, meal ordering, and much more. Also room control, curtains, and so on, depending on the situation of the hospital. In this case, we work with clinical, it's a clinical terminal, but yeah, we have open platforms, so every software can run on it. Outpatient process, we are doing check-in with software partners, so you can check in. In Taiwan, we have a hospital automated like this. Nowadays, you want to not have the patients all in the waiting room. They want to be free and maybe in the restaurant or in the main lobby, instead all in the small waiting room. So in this case, a patient gets an SMS or text message. Okay, in 5 minutes is your turn, please go to the waiting room. because you're almost next. Also, we do wayfinding. More and more in Europe, the hospitals are more flexible offices. So to see where you need to go, you can have dynamic wayfinding, you can have with eye beacons, or you can have, in some cases, you can upload it to your mobile phone the way you need to walk. Different solutions on that. So we are providing big screens for the entrance, and people can check where they need to go. In the IOR, of course, we are quite known for our medical research. We do that for a long time. I was in Spain last year, and they said to me, okay, we are using Dell PC. I said, why are we doing that? And I'm sure also in a lot of hospitals still using consumer PC. They say, yeah, we clean it every 5 weeks, and but it's also a big cost. I think if you want to follow the trend in IoT and you want to follow the trend for more efficiency and more serviceability, you want to use your IT guys more for programming on the right direction than maintaining normal PCs. Our PCs is low maintenance, certified, closed, easy cleanable, and they have undergo a HALT and RDT test, a lifetime test, to ensure the lifetime of the products. Also, what we provide there is the remote monitoring. We are programming and getting with the sensors in the PC. We're getting all the information out, of course, together also with Intel. We are a premium partner of Intel. So we have a web-based structure we are programming for modularized OS, system health monitoring, so we can monitor the CPU, fan speed. If nowadays we don't have fans anymore in our PCs for the maintenance, but if there is a high-end PC, for instance for video frame grabbing, then there will be a fan and we can maintain that and monitor that. If it's going slower, it needs maintenance, for instance. The network status, SSID, network, battery, everything we can monitor in the PC. If you choose for an i-Core, i5 or i7, you can have also with IMT, the Intel protocol. We provide also the monitoring tools and tools to remote boot on and close it down, or when it's off, you can turn it on. You can remote upload drivers, you can remote change the BIOS, you can change the brightness and everything, so the IT guy is fully up to date what's happening and can do the maintenance from a distance and don't need to go to the PC anymore. So this is my presentation. I will be around together with Frank the whole day, so if you have questions or you have now questions, I will be happy to answer them.